Some unfortunate news, the OnlyFans owner, Leo Radvinsky, dead at 43. So, the story via TMZ, Leo Radvinsky, the billionaire owner of the adult content website OnlyFans, has died. TMZ has learned. A company spokesperson told us, "We are deeply saddened to announce the death of Leo Radvinsky. Leo passed away peacefully after a long battle with cancer." So, as you guys know, my sister is battling cancer at the moment, and I have a soft spot for things like this. So, this really shows that even whether it's Steve Jobs or whether it's Leo Radvinsky or whether it's anybody, like cancer doesn't favor anybody, whether it's you have the most wealth in the world or not. Because I'm sure this guy was probably he was a billionaire owner. At 43, that's pretty young. That's only 13 years older than me and you. So rest in peace to Leo Radvinsky. And do you guys think that his contribution to the world, do you think that it left a positive or negative stain on humanity?
So here's the thing I'm going to say. And I know most of us men that have been watching porn for a long time understand that every single A-list porn star, they had their own website. All the way back since the internet existed,
That's true.
They all had their own website.
I don't know if A was old enough for those ones.
They all had their own website. It was just freaking Angelina Castro or AngelinaCastro.com, and you go on there, you subscribe, you get all the HD content, and you can pay more to get the more exclusive content.
Well, it sounds like you're a little too deep. What I mean? You're a little too deep in the field still. I don't know if I was deep in the field on their websites back in the day still. As a youth, I went to Google, I typed in SEX.
BOOBS. But yeah, no, that's just standard marketing. Like if we were to do it for the podcast, it's literally the exact same format. It's like you get a certain amount of content for free, then you get the upgraded version of it, you pay for it, and then after that you get the stuff that we never put out and you pay more for it.
Well, he's the owner of OnlyFans. He's probably not the creator. Once they get to a certain plateau, some rich nigga buys it and then makes it bigger. So he's probably not the creator of OnlyFans, but...
You don't think so?
He probably is.
Why do you say so? Why do you think so?
Because I think
he looks the age of someone that would have created
OnlyFans. It's honestly a quick Google search away. But my kind of thought on OnlyFans, though, in terms of the impact that it made, I see OnlyFans as the Amazon of the porn industry in the fact that it made it very readily available to sell and to receive. So
talking to the top of the mic.
To the top of the mic? Yeah. So I can imagine back in the day, if you wanted to get into porn, you had to go through a number of steps. You had to get on the casting couch and go through a whole bunch of shit. You had to do, have good direct, kind of like getting into the filming agency. You know what I mean? But now, just set up your camera, record yourself getting.
And make $6 a month.
Yeah, just upload it on YouTube porn sites, and get some subscribers.
Okay, I think that it's a good way. It was a good platform to go direct to consumer. But if we want to talk about the impact that it has on the world, I can't necessarily say that it's a net positive. There is people like Sophie Rain and there's people who just got rich, like Bad Baby and shit. Their whole lives changed off of
Bad
OnlyFans.
Baby's on OnlyFans?
Yeah, she was one of the richest.
As soon as she turned 18, she was doing OnlyFans and made $1 million in her first 24 hours.
Crazy.
Good for her.
So it's changing people's lives. There's the whole women empowerment thing, but I do feel like there is kind of a problem with the over promotion and ease of access. Because think about if we were mad younger and everything too, and how
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
So what I think in terms of net negative is now anybody and everybody who's ever thought about trying to get into corn
can get into
we'll just try it.
Is that positive?
That's what that's my point. That's my
point.
Okay, I was about to say. I said negative, right?
Positive thing. That's crazy.
I said net negative, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that's super net negative is the fact that now everyone has that access to do that, and it's the fact that you even now think that you can is a problem.
Yeah. Before you had to apply, be on the casting couch. Yeah.
Okay. I think that everything now is more accessible for everyone, literally everything. But the way that I would view it, and again, I told you guys, I only have so much knowledge in this area, is that I would picture it as like Pornhub is like Facebook and OnlyFans is like Instagram. Like Facebook's the OG, Pornhub's the OG, right? And then Instagram comes out and it's more popular with younger people and has more access, spreads you out more widely.
I just think it's a direct consumer thing.
Yeah, I think
because like Instagram, you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
No, I'm just comparing like the usage and like the generational.
So I think the best comparison would be traditional TV versus YouTube. That would be the best comparison.
Okay.
So again, to get on traditional TV,
No,
there's
I would say
whole bunch
YouTube
of-
versus Netflix. OnlyFans is Netflix. You got to pay.
Yeah, but it's like the ease of getting on YouTube is kind of the whole point. You literally just create
And that's
an
what
account.
Pornhub is.
Yeah.
No, but Pornhub, like
Pornhub is YouTube, 100%.
Yeah.
But so would you guys judge me if I made OnlyFans?
No,
Would you still be my friend?
no, yeah.
I'd still be your friend, but I can't say I wouldn't judge you.
I would ask you how.
Or like negatively judge me?
I would ask you how. And
I don't know. I think it would be more like bro, like there's so many better ways that like you have talents that you can use to make money and you're just like choosing the easy out. You know, that's the reason why I would judge you.
no
Would you
such
judge
thing.
me?
I feel like I wouldn't judge you, but I'd share with you my opinion. And
What's
I
your
think
opinion?
there's a difference. I would just say like, you know, like is this what you want to do? If you want to do it, hey, that's on you, King. Get into it. Like,
Okay.
if you're gonna make some bread from getting some head, like whatever.
Okay. Make some
But,
bread
like-
from getting some head. I like that.
But,
Okay.
like,
So if you're
to
talking
each peach their own.
Question. So if you were talking to a guy, you met a guy, you were feeling him, but he says that he used to do OnlyFans with his ex-girlfriend, and like they sold content, but
We're
they
not
don't do it
talking
anymore.
anymore.
Okay.
Hey. that's a good thing to keep in mind. If it's certain
Yeah.
OnlyFans, you just rule it. Some people are just like,
Bro,
nope.
and that's the other thing too, is just like you shrink your dating pool like to such a fraction.
Hoes only.
Like, yeah, basically like you're kind of stuck within your industry now.
Holy.
Unless you decide to date someone that's like okay with it, but you're probably gonna end up with somebody that wants to be in an open relationship.
Well, I don't even think it's about like the amount of partners or like things you've done in that sense, but it's more so the fact that you're like, to me, it would be like the intimacy and the privacy that I would share with my partner by them being my partner. You're not just my partner. Someone can Google you and they're your partner too. Like, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like,
So rest in peace to Leo.
Yeah, rest in peace to Leo.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.